It is time to do a video of the indoors vendor area, the Prairie Capital Corvair Association, Springfield, Illinois. It's got the sign way high up. And we're going to call out the names of the Corvair clubs who have put their banners up. San Diego Corvair Club, North Texas Corvair Association, NTCA, Iowa Corvair Enthusiast, happy 50th. Corvairs, chapter 526. Central Oklahoma Corvair Association on Facebook, Oklahoma Route 66. We've got ramp sides inside. It's cool and air conditioned. There's cool water. There's free Wi-Fi. The Corvair Society of America, chapter 207, Group Corvair, Washington, D.C. We'll walk around this beautiful red ramp side. It's beautifully restored. It's got, it looks like walnut, maybe mahogany. Circle City Corvairs, Indianapolis, Indiana, New Orleans Corvair Enthusiasts, Heart of Georgia Corvair Club, Corvair Society of America. What do we got over here? We got a Corvair tow truck. Chicagoland Corvair Enthusiasts. We drove through Chicago on the way here. Detroit Area Corvair Club. I've got that on the front of my Grand Prix. DACC will be at the Heinz Cruise. Iowa Corvair Enthusiasts, North Texas Corvair Association. I'm going to get to this in a minute. This is crazy. Who else is represented here with a banner hanging from the high ceiling? Heart of America Corvair Owners Association, HACOA, established 1964, Kansas City area. Got vendors selling toys and t-shirts and racing jackets, and the CPF, the Corvair Preservation Foundation, is here. Got a great selection of clothing. We've got a book by Tony Fiore. We'll sign it for you. Of course, the sportswear. Which club is this? Nothing could be finer. South Carolina, chapter 296. Of course, that's South Carolina. Time's not expired yet. Corvair parking only. And that's all the clubs. So what do we got here for cars? We've got a late production 8-door 1965 Greenbrier van. It's got 8 doors, kind of like the ramp side, but it's got doors and you can go right on through. Too bad they didn't make a ramp side with ramps on both sides. Wouldn't that be cool? 2 Corvair enthusiasts right here. They know too much about Corvairs, and they've got so many parts, and we love to visit them. 8-door Greenbrier. Look how lovely this Greenbrier is. Automatic transmission. It's a plain model, no deluxe here. It's got seat belts. Weak. Big West Coast mirrors. 1965, last year for the Greenbrier. Corvair Corsa 1966 with real wire wheels. And some aftermarket chrome windshield wipers. Those are not stock with a little flip-up fin, but they're period correct. This one's got a remote control outside rear view mirror, telescopic steering wheel, wood steering wheel, AM/FM, air conditioning, and a giant 4-speed shift ball. Beautifully restored. It's a great representation. Deluxe seat belts, tinted glass, air conditioning. Lovely car. Beautifully restored. 1966 Monza automatic with underdash air conditioning. Got Olds rally wheels. Where were we? We were just looking at this 500 and it ran out of memory. It's got a beautiful rendition of the 500 badge made into a sticker under the clear coat. Some gorgeous late model American racing wheels. It's got good bling. It's got a $1 million paint job. Senior division. Time is not expired because it's not unsafe. It is a factory. Beautiful Corvair. Some modern touches, air conditioning. No radio. Non-optioned for the radio. Telescopic. Wood wheel. Electronic gauges. 2-speed wiper washer. Tinted rear window. 140 with air and a 4-speed. Sand and light air conditioning. And a modern version of an HEI ignition that clears the turkey roaster. What a beautiful job. One of the finest Corvairs here, and it's a 500. This car came from Peoria, Illinois. What a beautiful Corvair 500 Monza convertible, Corsa coupe, and an 8-door Greenbrier. What a fine collection of cars. And let's do a little video on this side of the hall, swap meet hall. Got a beautiful 62 or 64 last year ramp side. And next to it is a tow truck that I first saw at the convention in, where was I? I forget which convention, one of the first ones. And I didn't give it enough attention at the time, but it is a ramp side converted to a flatbed with an old-fashioned but manual cranked tow T-Ruck. And this is the way you did it back in the early 70s and before and previous. You just had a simple low-tech rig with a cable and a pulley and a winch, and you cranked that baby up. Nothing was fancy back then. You could have mounted this on any kind of pickup truck, Jeep. This is show quality restored, 1962. It's got a Spyder dash, a 4-speed manual. And what a beautiful tow truck. Ramp side, flatbed. Next to it's a rare 62 Lakewood station wagon, which they called a station wagon. Lakewood name was dropped, even though it's a Lakewood. It's not. It's got the rare cloth interior. We'll gently open the door not to scratch the paint with our fingernails. Automatic transmission. Rare cloth interior. 1 year only. 62 Monza. 1 year only for cloth interior in a Corvair. She's show quality restored and senior division. It's got 102 horsepower with a built-in regulator alternator and little ground straps for the tail lights because they're a nuisance to get working properly. Correct small bearing, steel fan. Everything is show quality restored and beautiful. I love those 62 taillights. Reminds me of the windshield. A propeller, not a windshield. Propeller on an airplane. And this crazy car is a Corvair. We'll do a separate video on this one. Let's see if we remember to keep it separate.